I just wanted to show you different ways that the side panel navigation can be configured depending on your project type and how you set it in the back end. Not going to talk about the back end in this video. I'm just going to show you a couple of examples of different configurations just so you can be thinking about how you would want to configure yours depending on how you're using it. So this example is a tip, and so we have all of our transportation projects in here, and then we have a couple of filters. So we can filter the map based on a project type, which enables us to maybe just see pedestrian bicycle projects. So let's try that. Okay, so now we can see just our bike ped projects. And then we have comments. So there's two different project comment types that enable project comment and comment other that enables us to respond to projects. So this was a response to a project to the construction of the bridge. And this is the comments. So these little filters, some people turn them on, some people turn them off. They're pretty useful if you have something like a tip where you have you have a lot of different project topics. Then the comments timeline is something that you can turn on and off, and it enables me to scroll and see when these comments came in, and it's just a nice little feature. But some people choose to turn it off. And up here in the navigation is search. When you purchase the Basic Plus license and you're working with projects, you have the option to turn search on and off. And search enables us to basically filter and create a map and create a list view of any of the projects based on any of these attributes that we have imported into the database. So for here, because this is a tip, of course, we have funding, fund code, type of work, agency responsible. We have funding dates, so maybe we can filter a project that might have funding for 5 years, but maybe we only want to see projects and their funding for 2022. This whole search functionality enables us to do that. Whoa, oops. And then your search results come back on the map. So that's one. Here's a different type of project where people can drop a pen, draw a line or a circle. How satisfied are you with walking, biking, and taking transit in Jackson County? So when you first load this page, the comments are collapsed. That's another feature that you can set in community remarks. Do I want the comments expanded or do I want them collapsed? So there's only one comment category, and so here you see where people have drawn circles, drawn a line, and made a comment. It's just another different way, and of course there's no filter. Really, they turn those off because there's only one comment category. You wouldn't really need to filter the map. Another setting is when you have multiple projects. So they have multiple surveys going on at the same time. So they have regular drop a pen, make a comment related to certain topics, and then they have projects that they've imported into the database. So here they have the comments timeline. They've got the filter map by project, so I can view only, housing, roads, bridges, etc. And then here they've created a jump menu, so I can zoom in to say, just zoom into Flint Township and see just those projects in Flint Township. And then we have the projects they've turned off the comments, just random regular comments, like if I dropped a pen and I'm making a comment on parks, recreation, and trails, see, that's not a part of our projects. So for this particular instance, they're trying to focus on getting comments on projects, not necessarily just random pens. So they have turned off the comments list feature here in their side panel. And this one we just closed the survey. So after we closed the survey, they went in and they filtered it out to where none of the comments are showing in the side panel. We have a comments timeline, but we're only showing our GIS KMZ files. And then, of course, when you close the comments, um, they still do appear on the map, but you could even turn those off. But, somebody would just come to a blank map, not see anything. It's probably better to just at least have the comments at least show on the map, but you can turn those off as well when you close commenting. So there's a lot of different options and ways that you can configure the side panel and community remarks. Just wanted to